Tomorrow night, Times Square will be at full capacity for the first time since the pandemic as a huge crowd gathers to ring in the new year. More than 100 million Americans will have their eyes on the iconic New Year's ball. And our CBS 2's John Diaz joins us now live from Times Square. Let's check him out. He's way up in the sky right now to give us a closer look at it, John. What's it like up there?
Way up in the sky indeed. Good afternoon to both of you. I feel like really the luckiest guy right now. Not the biggest fan of heights, I will be honest with you, but I had to come all the way up here, the 25th floor of Times Square, to take a look at this right here behind me. I had to see this myself, and guess what? I actually got to touch it. This is the New Year's ball. Now, this is a side of it you don't normally see on New Year's Eve. Usually everyone starts paying attention to it when it's high up in the sky, but this is its resting location. And earlier today, take a look here at this video. They did some practice runs to make sure everything is running okay. Because listen to this, it actually has got stuck before. Back in the 1950s, it got jammed because they did this all with ropes, but that's not the case anymore. But still, practice makes perfect, right? Now, the ball is 12 feet in diameter, weighs about 12,000 pounds, and has more than 2,000 crystals and 32,000 LED lights, which creates this wonderful jewel in the sky that we all just love so much. At 6 p.m. tomorrow, they will flip this switch to lift the ball, and 60 seconds to midnight, the countdown then begins. And we'll let you in on a secret that I just learned.
The secret is that, yes, it takes 2 minutes to go to see the whole thing, but when the ball comes down, it only travels halfway, because as it reaches those numerals, it turns off, and the numerals light up, and then it just sits like right below the numerals until the next morning.
That's a fun fact.
Even the ball needs to take a break.
Now, again, as I mentioned, practice makes perfect, and yesterday organizers, they threw multicolored confetti in the air and a small preview of what's to come when on New Year's Eve 3,000 pounds of it will just rain down in Times Square as millions will be watching the massive ball drop. Members of the NYPD, of course, they'll be doing what they do best. They'll be hard at work making sure that everyone is safe, and at 1 o'clock the NYPD will be updating us on this year's security efforts, but we can tell you that there will be plenty of roads blocked off. You can see that here in this map. It's vehicular traffic, as they do every year, and at 6 p.m. we will give you all those details about those security details. But one more thing that I do want to tell everyone is this year, no more COVID protocols. Last year, they only allowed 15,000 people into Times Square. Not the case this year, so it's going to be one big party. It's going to be really exciting. We'll send it back to you guys, though, in the studio on the ground.
John, thank you so much. And again, if you can't tell, it looks like John's on the ground, but he's actually way up there on top of the tower. So cool, truly behind the scenes.
I'm a little jealous.
I know. Well, yes, a big party and all those revelers. I mean, they're going to be ringing in the new year, having a lot of fun.